my 25 male best friend, 25 female, made a comment that has me rethinking my life. Am I being stupid? I feel like I know what the answer is to this, but it's driving me up a wall. So I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate it if you take time to read this. I have a best friend of nearly a decade. Her and I been kind of irreparable since we met. We hit it off immediately. It's just one of those things where you have chemistry and everything feels natural. We gone through our ups and downs, but even the downs I look positively on because I think we learned and grew from them. We've been through a lot, and I am extremely grateful. Our friendship is a bit weird. We have expressed feelings in the past, and we hardcore flirt a lot, but admittedly, it's kind just how we vibe. It's fun and innocent, and it's our little secret when we do it because everyone thinks we're together, but we aren't by any means, and we never display it in front of others. We were at the bars last weekend. I'm not a big drinker, but I went hard early and planned to sober up later into the night, so I could still drive, as I always drive her. I was feeling pretty good waiting at the bar for my next drink, and she came up to me, and she told, "You should slow down since you're a lightweight," and she said it as a joke, and I told her, "Make me," and she said, and I cannot make this up, "What a dad," and I looked at her dead in the eyes and said, "Don't play with me like that," and she winked and ran back to the girls in our friend group. Now typically, I would not read into that. However, she has never said anything like that before. It keeps playing in my head over and over too. The rest of the night went well, and she actually went home with one of the girls because she was throwing up. I know it sounds irrational, but I'm not gonna lie. I'd get her pregnant if she told me to. When she said it, it definitely felt like a million bad decisions running in my head, but if I'm being honest, I know I've been secretly in love with this woman for at least the last calendar year. I think she is the most beautiful person inside and out. I can't date anyone because I don't want to sacrifice my relationship with her. I haven't said that, but I definitely feel that way. I'm at a point where I'm working full-time making well over six figures 2 years in, with zero debt. She is a nurse and doing well for herself too. For our area, we would pull in more than enough to support a kid, especially since the position I'm working towards for the next couple years is a nice raise as well. So even being a STAHM would be in play. Most of all though, I think we'd make a great foundation and partnership for a family. Even when we've had our issues, we've communicated that it's just a rough patch, and we'd work through it, and we always have. Neither one of us is abusive. Hell, I've never raised my voice to her. And finally, we've talked about just being together after a certain point. She has asked me, "Would you marry me if we were still single at 30?" And I told her absolutely. I don't know if I got way into my head about this and baby fever or something is hitting me, but I would get her pregnant tonight if she told me to. And I feel like that's crazy, but it's not to me. Am I actually fucking insane? TLDR. My friend made a comment to me about making me a dad, and it actually got me thinking that I would if she told me to. I don't know I'm insane or not. Edit. I'm providing one edit to explain a few things. I don't drink and drive. I only do about 30 minutes of drinking and spend the next 6 hours just chilling. I have a buddy who is a cop, and even he checks to see if I'm over. So quit with the drinking and driving stuff because I don't do that. I understand that I'm possibly insane, but saying stuff like, "Oh, it's only one interaction," clearly do not understand my relationship, and I wouldn't expect you to, but that's just not the case. We've made plenty of comments back and forth. We are very close and we have a very different friendship. So her saying what she did set an alarm off in my head that I wasn't expecting. Appreciative of all feedback though.